वो सारा पैसा मैं अपनी कौम पे खर्च करूंगा, उनके लिए साजियां पैदा करूंगा।
In today's video, we're going to talk about a former cricket player
Imran Khan, the great Pakistan all-rounder, has combined with Anil Dalpat
and ex-Prime Minister of Pakistan, who is currently one of the most popular and appreciated faces in that country. So let's get to it. Who is Imran Khan? From a celebrated cricket player who led his national team to glory in the Cricket World Cup to a most respected politician in Pakistan. Sounds almost like a dream, right? But it isn't. Imran Khan is now best known as Pakistan's former minister who currently serves as a chairman of Pakistan's Tehreek-e-Insaf party that he founded. Khan has reached the peak of his popularity recently, which has raised many questions among citizens, especially other politicians. His leadership was widely considered a dictatorship. It was the military that helped Khan get rid of any who opposed him, including former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who gave him a lot of trouble. The turning point in his political career was getting kicked out of office and losing the vote of confidence in the National Assembly in April 2022.
The resolution for vote of no confidence against Mr. Imran Khan, the Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, has been passed by a majority of the total membership of the National Assembly.
You would have expected these events to demotivate him for his upcoming political endeavors, but it was completely the other way round. It's what has increased his popularity immensely and also helped him win elections in his family home base and stronghold of Punjab a few months after throwing out the Pakistan Muslim League. His popularity is very well reflected in recent violent mass protests organized by his supporters after he was arrested. Okay, this guy is the hero in his country, we get the picture. But what are the reasons for cherishing him that much? Populism at its best. In case there are any of you watching who want to become a successful politician, take note, we have some useful advice right here.
भाई मैं अमेरिका से पूछता हूँ, तुम हो कौन मुझे कहने वाले कि मैं रूस ना जाऊं?
Khan was definitively against the American war on terror, but still helped America in that war as her partner. Secondly, his party is socially conservative, and even though he promotes these values, he's widely recognized for his playboy lifestyle that includes many partners, multiple marriages, as well as children out of wedlock. Many of his speeches show that he was very careful with his words, trying his best to attract more supporters and offer at least something for everyone. Saying one thing and doing another simply makes him more popular. There is one group that supports him for what he's saying, and the other one for what he's doing, and that's the whole point of populism. On the other hand, there are a lot of populists worldwide who aren't enjoying massive popularity like Khan. So what is his secret? Temporary fall and immediate rise of Imran Khan. During Khan's first year as a prime minister, the economy crashed, liberties and free speech were jeopardized as many journalists and members of non-governmental organizations were attacked. Khan's reputation decreased a little every day, until he even lost support from the army. Dissatisfaction with Khan's leadership resulted in a coalition of parties led by the Pakistan Muslim League, Nawaz, and Pakistan People's Party, managing to overthrow Khan by giving him a no-confidence vote in the National Assembly. Due to his mostly unsuccessful mandates combined with his age, everybody expected a complete downfall and retirement from his political career. But quite the opposite happened. From that point, his popularity rose constantly. Afterwards, he even suffered a shooting in the leg, which he also used in his favor by blaming his political opponents and the army, which also earned him some additional political points. Divide and conquer. One of Khan's most important leadership principles is definitely divide and conquer. From the beginning of his political career, he divided people into two groups, one innocent and exploited, the other greedy and malicious. He always uses the narrative in which he criticizes the elites for their illegal money appropriation, as well as the corruption of other politicians. That's what most people like to hear, and they consider Khan as their ally in a battle against the corrupt elite. The weird part of all this is that Khan himself was recently arrested for a corruption case, but that doesn't seem to bother his supporters. They are protesting against his arrest. It seems his arrest only boosted his popularity by creating a victim and a fighter for democracy. Getting support from the most numerous groups. Besides the previous rule, one of the most important things to do in politics is to try to gain support from the most majority groups. In Pakistan, youth comprises about 65% of the total population, and Imran Khan realized that he needed to gain their trust and charm them. He gathered a team, investing a lot of time and resources to attract young people to the party and earn their trust and respect. Social media and angry demagogic speeches have a major impact too. It's mostly young people who are attracted to them. The new mandate is on the horizon despite the failure. New elections are scheduled in Pakistan in the autumn, and it's becoming more certain every day that the majority of Pakistanis are going to support Imran Khan on that day. Even though he's considered a proven unsuccessful prime minister, having ruined the economy and limited freedom of speech, people still tend to like him, no matter what. One of the reasons is that people consider Imran Khan a symbol of the new Pakistan, as the old feudal and political aristocracy gradually lose their power. On the other hand, the new middle class is slowly coming to the surface, opposing the old traditional leadership like the Sharif brothers and Bhutto Zardaris, who are symbols of it. Imran Khan is widely recognized as a leader of that slowly emerging middle class, and appears to be a favorite when it comes to the upcoming elections. Besides that, Khan is a very charismatic man who brought a lot of joy to his country by bringing home the gold medal from the 1992 Cricket World Cup, and that's what makes Pakistan forget his previous botched mandate, wanting to give him a second chance. The most important thing, probably, is that he's not yet considered part of the corrupt Pakistani political clique, as he comes from the world of sport. Many people think that Khan at the head of Pakistan will be presented to the world in the best possible way. Godlike features. Apart from being an exceptionally successful cricket player, which granted him unlimited respect from the Pakistani people, we have to mention some other characteristics that make him both popular and respected. Even the biggest critics of Khan admit he has much talent. They claim he has a gift of convincing people to believe almost everything, even if those are the most irrational beliefs ever. It seems like there is no material evidence and proof that is stronger than his words, and many people would rather believe him than their own eyes. Most of the time, when scandals about him emerge publicly, his supporters reject those claims, believing they are false accusations and conspiracies against their almost impeccable leader and idol. Eventually, he became an almost messiah-like figure in his country, thanks to his art of political persuasion. Many people compare Imran Khan to Donald Trump, mostly because both of them like to repeat the same things many times to emphasize them. The saying, "A lie told once remains a lie, but a lie told 1,000 times becomes the truth," perfectly applies to both of them. Khan effectively presented himself as the only clean-handed politician, while presenting everyone else as corrupt. He is forcing the idea that he is the only person who can be the head of that country, and he is their last hope. Otherwise, they are doomed, and that's what adds to his godlike charisma. According to some sources, he currently is the most popular leader in Pakistan, with as much as 61% of people having a positive opinion of him. Upcoming elections. Some people claim that the army had a lot to do with his popularity, even backing him against his political opponent Nawaz Sharif and many others. Now the situation is completely different, because not only does he not have the army's support, but allegedly the army approved his dramatic arrest by the paramilitary rangers. Those incidents provoked Khan's supporters, who organized mass protests in Pakistan, while the army's reaction to the riots in the streets is absent. Even though Khan is currently listed as better than his opponents, upcoming events are now going to show if he can claim and maintain authority only with the votes of his supporters and without the army's blessings. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and comment on this video. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like what we're doing and want us to continue with more cool content. Until the next time.